Hey guys, in this video I'll show you how we managed to turn this into this multiplayer horror game in 2 months. Let's get started. So because neither I, nor my mate had time to create tons of assets, he started to look for some free ones. And while he imported half of the asset store, I coded the basics and ran of course right into some bugs. For example, this very accurate neck behavior. I mean, at least he could run quite good, which wasn't the case for this guy. Theoretically he should scare you, but I don't think he will scare anybody if he runs like this, so I definitely had to fix this bug. So after a few days of coding and level design, we came up with the first test map to test the mechanics I developed. As you can see, you could walk and run, look around and see something thanks to this flashlight, but I also implemented the door opening, which works simply by pressing the left mouse button while looking at the door, and then by moving the mouse you can finally open it. It's nothing too special, but I prefer this method because it feels a bit more interesting than simply using animations in my opinion. To be honest, it wasn't perfect, but I improved the mechanic and now it works pretty good, as you can see later on in this video. So while my mate worked on some maps and trailers, which you should definitely check out if you want to see a bit more of the game, links to them are in the description. My job was to make the game multiplayer, which was a total mess to get working, and it's still not perfect, but at least you can play together now. And what the game looked like after adding sounds and multiplayer I'll show you now. So before you start a game, which I'll do in a second, you are able to customize your character. Just choose which one you like most and confirm. We'll definitely add more characters and maybe a shop system, but don't worry, we won't add in-game purchases. Then you have a settings menu where you can adjust the master volume of the game or just the music and sound effects. But I'm pretty sure we'll add a few settings for better performance if you are playing on a toaster. Lastly, there is a credits section for the awesome people who provided their assets for free and made the game more or less possible. But now let's start a game. So at the moment the join lobby stuff doesn't work because I became desperate trying to implement it for days, but you can host a lobby and invite your Steam friends pretty easily. When you spammed your friends with invitations and finally all your friends joined the lobby, you can ready up by pressing E and select the level you want to play by walking to the picture of the level and press the left mouse button. It's a little bit like in Super Mario 64, just without having to jump into the picture. But because the gameplay isn't perfect yet, you'll get more information about it in another video. At the moment you have to search the dog represented by this cube, which will be swapped out with this dog soon. Then if you catch him, he'll follow you, and if you escape with him you are safe and won the game. Of course there is a lot more going on, for example where or who was the other player. But as I said, I'll make a separate video for this topic. Trust me, there is a special feature in it which gives the game a unique feel in my opinion, but you can decide this for your own after the next video. So if you won, you can return to the lobby and start another game. One last thing I want to mention is the dog AI, which is a simple patrol script with a lot randomness to make it hard to find the dog, because it shouldn't be as easy as shown in the video. So that's our progress after 2 months of developing. If you are interested in this game, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and activate the bell to get notified when I publish more information, and don't forget to tell me your thoughts about the game in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for the next one.